Hello, my name is Mariana Cherkes. I'm manager of CiviCRM department at Agilivay. I've been working with CiviCRM, I think, more than 4 years. And I worked with more than 25 clients and really too many prospects, yes, for whom we made different estimations, proposals, and so on. And in general, I would like to share with you information about how to start using CRM, how to choose CRM for your organization. And let me share a presentation of what I prepared for you. So today we are going to talk about configurations of CRM and how to choose CRM for your NGO and nonprofit organization. We will try to understand if you need CRM system for your NGO. Then we will talk about benefits of using CRM system. I will show you some statistics. It will be based on our experience, yes, working with NGO organizations. After that, we will talk about how to plan CRM implementation, because we had different experience with different clients, and I will provide you with the best cases, yes, about that. Also, I'll provide with information what integrations could be done with your CRM system, and I will show you CiviCRM functionality, basic modules and features, and the same I will do with CiviMobile application. So this is mobile application for CiviCRM. As I mentioned, you always can provide me with questions in the chat or raise your hand. I will see here this information that you want to ask me something. Okay, so go on. I hope I'm not sure if you see this panel. Let me put it here. Yeah. So when your NGO needs CRM, as I mentioned, we have a lot of clients, and one of them we started to talk in 1 year, and they told us, well, we want CRM system. And when we started discussion, okay, what data you're having and so on, and discussed with them what data they are using. After that, we prepared some Excel sheet where they should put this data, and they gathered all information of what they're having during 1 year. In 1 year, they also emailed for us, oh guys, we are ready to start CRM. And I think that was a little bit hard for them gather and put all information in one place. So if you see that you have really large amount of data, and this data stored in different places, and you don't know what and where stored, so it's bad. It's bad signal. So it means that you need CRM as soon as possible. So the same if you have a lot of documents, so physically, so all your shelves are full with documents, so that's also bad signal. Also, if you have problems with information about contributions, yes, donor payments, you don't know what payments when were done, and you do not understand what is major donors or what is not, and so these things should be really put it in great manner, should be everything put in on right shelves. So CRM here will be helpful for sure. And the same things when using different tools. Yeah, so we also had a lot of situation when contacts start in one place, donations, contribution in another place, mailing organization doing with another system. So it's really very hard, and they always move this contact data between different systems. So that's hard. And from our experience, when your organization has like more than 2,000 of donors or like members, so you need CRM for sure. It's really hard to manage them. Before that, it's also hard, but somehow possible. It depends on how many employees you are having. Yeah, but in general, CRM, so this is when you put all data in one place. Okay, so let's go here. So what's the benefits of using CRM? As I mentioned, so all your data will be stored in one place. Also, this is also very, very helpful when your processes automated. Yeah, when you have like automatical notifications, when members like paid some contributions through website, and all information about their payment, when it was done, what contributor paid. Yes, all information will be stored in your CRM system. As the same, you have like these petitions with surveys or any other features, what you are using, yes, or what you need for your organization. So all information about what you are doing, what your organization doing, will be stored at one place. Yes, and you will be able to manage fundraising, you will be able to manage events, all participants will be stored in one place, surveys, campaigns, so all information will be there. Also, this is CRM system, that's great when you have like different integrations. If you need any like tool, any other service that does not exist in CRM system, yes, there is this possibility to do this integration. So if some things like, for example, payments will be done with another service, this information about payments will be put it into CRM. And what is good, this CRM, when data will be in one place, it will be like your there will be gathered all needed statistical information. Yeah, some charts you can put there, you can do planning, analysis. So this is really very good for making business decisions here. Also, I want to share with some statistic. Yeah, it's a little bit small picture, but when I will share this presentation, you will be able to look it better. Here I put it like different NGO clients. Like I somehow grouped them by type, yes, but this is not like typical grouping. This is just my my opinion how it can be. Yes, and here, as you see, this is NGO clients type, some political parties, scout, volunteer organizations, some churches, nationalistic communities, yes, some fundraising, charity organizations, studying organizations, different international multi-level organizations. So this is really very huge, like Greenpeace, Amnesty, yeah, events management organizations, social support, yes, organizations. I put some examples there and some other. And on the top, you see different modules, what we have in CiviCRM, and tried to put what modules might be useful or not for such organizations. Yeah. It's like based really on our experience. So some typically such organizations requested or not such modules. Also, if you see there, we put it integrations with ERP. Yes, what your organization need or not that. About CiviMobile, so mobile application usage, is, as you see, all of them use them. So it's like really useful for them. And the last column, this is integration with LMS, Learning Management System. Mostly that needed for like organization who has some like students, yes, or some people who need to study, and they want to share some information. So in this case, they use such like learning management platforms. Yes, and as you see, they this is like most universities, some churches, nationalistic communities, and different like social support communities. So this is like really, this is all data based on our experience. I put it here some information. This is 42 organizations and our experience for 4 years. Yeah, let's go. So how to plan CRM implementation? Yes, when clients came to us, yes, we always ask about requirements, and the first requirements they are thinking, so it's really like 15% of all requirements when we have during like final discussion. Yeah, so because they started from the major problems and they think, so we should like fix this and this, and maybe on later stages we will do another things. Yes, but when we are talking, we really do very deep investigation into their problems and issues and so on. And after that, we like create some map or like plan what should be done. Yes, first of all, when you are going to implement CRM system, I mean, you should find inside your organization like project manager or product manager or product owner. So it's no matter how we name this person, but this person should be responsible for managing project from like client perspective, from the organization perspective. Yeah, and all questions what will have developers. So these questions will be put it to this person. And this person should be in charge of everything. Yes, and should know answers on all questions, or should know the people who know these answers. Okay, so this is the first. The second, you should think about the person, yes, who will work on the requirements. It can be the same person, yes, but here also will be helpful person who like application manager, who really know how works tools that your organization using or know about that. Yes, so this should be really a little bit technical guy. Yeah. Then you should think about, it can be team, it depends on how many data you're having. Yeah, it can be team, it can be one person, it can be several person, but that people should be responsible for this data gathering, data preparation for migration into CRM system. And it depends. If there will be more people, the faster data will be put it and gathered together. And the last one, so that's also you should think about people, or it can be some like team that will test system after it will be implemented. So this is when you are starting CRM implementation, you should think about such people because they will be needed. Yes. Okay. After that, yeah. So we know what team will work on this CRM implementation from the organization. Yes. After that, we should work about like project plan, about gather all requirements, discuss them, about possible timelines, and for sure for budget. Yes. How I would recommend to do that? Yes, always with clients, I ask how or what like features you are having now. Yeah, so how your organization works now. So here we could create like structure and requirements as is. So as is you working. Yeah, and here we discuss, well, after that we'd like do like mapping table, how you would like to work. Yeah, what is not okay, what you want to change. Okay, and we put like now like we store all contacts, for example, in Excel sheet. We want to store it into CRM. Yeah, and now we have like all contacts mixed. We want to like put them in different groups by types and so on. Yeah, and like we put like step by step and create long mapping table. Yeah. Also, when we discuss that, after that we create RIC users roles matrix. Yes, because when you are using, for example, Excel sheet, so there are no roles. You share this document, and everybody who has access work with this Excel sheet. Yeah, but in CRM, its functionality allows differentiate these Xrs, these roles. And for example, like accountant can have access only for contacts and contributions and memberships. Yeah. So where you have money, so accountants will work with money. For example, some event managers will work only with contacts, for example, with event module and mass mailing. So we can play. Here we can play with roles and with access. And you also need to think about that, because it's really very important when you start configuration of CRM system, configure it correctly and provide and create good roles. Then, yes, when we discuss this first step, like mapping table, yeah, after that we understand what new features will be useful for you. And on the third point here, you will see like what new features, like we need to provide some kind of description, what you are looking for. For example, we have like situations when clients tell us, okay, we like worked with this mailing system, with this mailing service, and but we was not satisfied with that, and we want to change for another, for example. Yeah, so we need to think about this another, investigate if that's good service, and if that's good, yes, we need to think about this integration, for example, between the CRM system and the service that client wants. So, and all the things should be planned and estimated, and for these things should be like prepared budget. So, and for sure budget, yes. If we have situation where we have like limited budget, yes, but we want a lot of functionality, we can play with timelines. For example, the organization has budget for like, for example, for 3 or 4 features, yeah, during this year, and for another feature we can plan for another year. So here we plan with what will be features the most important for a client. We started do during first year, and less important plan for another year. So here also such things possible, and you should think about that. Yes. Oh, sorry. And as I mentioned, so integration is also really useful for us. So you need to think about such thing. I will later stages I will show you what like CRM with what features can be with what tools can be integrated. Yeah, and as I mentioned, you need to think about budget. Budget is also important. Okay, I'm going down. After that, yes, when you think about your requirements, you need to choose who will do, like supplier, who will do your CRM, yes, who will implement it for you. You choose this like company or any other supplier, and after that you need to think. So this is like project development team. They will develop, create a CRM for you according to your requirements. And imagine you already have your CRM, and you need to think about how you will roll out your CRM. So this is, from my point of view, this is the most important step. Yes, because we had different situations when we created CRM, we created all functionality as client requested. Yes, but we had problem with this rolling out when employees were not like satisfied. They do not wanted to use the functionality. They wanted to work as it was before, with like, for example, Google Sheets or something like that. Yes, because here, new CRM, you need to study, and it's always really very hard for people to try something new and to work with that. So you need to plan how we'll start your CRM, yes, of usage this CRM. You need to think about these training sessions. And from what like people you will start. It should be like some training first group, like pilot groups. You will choose people who will study and then spread to other employees. So this is really very, very important. And you need for sure create like internal usage guidelines. It's really very helpful, because when you will take on board new employees, you will just show them this is guidelines, some instructions, and they will know how to work in the system. Yes. Also, you need to think about this implementation support. Yes, maintenance activities. Who will do the support for you, or that will do companies that provided CRM implementation, or you will have your own engineers, yes, who will support and maintain CRM. So you need to also calculate and think about that. After that, so you implemented CRM, yes, and you need to know if that was really good. Yes, you need to have some like measurements and check if people really actively using the CRM, if they're happy with that functionality. Yes, if the amount of your members' donations increased or not. Yes, so if this like your team working efficiently. So all this information you can like gather with CRM, and you will see the progress. You will see the benefits of using CRM system. So this is like main steps that I wanted to share with you how to start. It's really very important because if you think about all these things before starting CRM implementation, it will be helpful. It will be less pain for you after that. And it will be really very easy to work with the development team. Yes, because development team will also know what you are looking for and what to do for you. So if you have any questions here, please put in a chat. Yes, I see that I have 3 messages. Can I set up this CRM myself? You can try. You can try to do that. If you will have any issues, so you can email for us. Yeah, and yeah, just this. Okay. So if you will have any question, please put it into chat, and I will try to answer on them. Thank you for your activity. Be more active. Okay, so what integrations could be done? So it's not all list, if to be honest. Yes, I tried just to remember what we have done. Yeah, and there are a lot of different others. But this is like example, yes, for you. So mailing services. A lot of clients wanted to make integrations between CiviCRM and MailChimp. And as I know, we already have, I think, 3 extensions for CiviCRM, maybe more. Maybe not all of them public, yeah, but in general, this is a very popular service. SendGrid, SendBlue. So this is the main services for mailing. Yeah, but it's not the whole list. Yeah, so there can be done any other. Email client. So we have done integration CiviCRM with RoundCube. This is email client. So we had like a single sign-on for one client. If you go to the Agileway website and CiviCRM website, you will see their information about like we provided some like case study all-in-one CRM. Yes, and there we described this integration. This is like we used single sign-on when users once time fill in their credentials and they logged in into CRM, and there they had access to RoundCube, so their mailing. They had access to all features that allows CiviCRM. There were made integrations with Facebook by Workplace. They use it as a chat, yes, and integration with Nextcloud. They also use it as a document storage system. So this is really was a very big political party that had near 3,000 of members, and they all used this functionality. So it was really very convenient for them because they had one place and all information what they need, all information was there. So also email clients, what can be done? Outlook, Gmail, any other email clients. Yes, regarding SMS services, so we made it with, so it already exists extension with Twilio integration, and we made integration with Mobizon. This is Ukrainian provider, but it can be any other here. Document file storage tools. So as I mentioned, this is Nextcloud. This is also open source system. It can be Google Docs, SharePoint, the same, any other. Chat services. So this is Facebook by Workplace. It's free for NGO organizations. Yes, this is also Nextcloud proposed chat service now. Payment services. So their list is really very long. I just put it like what I had on my mind. So this is PayPal, Better Payment, Molly, Stripe, LeakPay services for payment. But it's now not a full list. Yeah. Regarding the ERP system, also we made integration with Odoo service, but also possible other. In Ukraine, we have 1C, but it's only for our market. But as I mentioned, there are possible any other ERP systems that you are using. And the last point, as I mentioned, any other service or tools that has open API for such integration. So all integrations possible It depends on the time and on the budget here. Okay, so let's go to the CiviCRM. I want to show you, we go to the demo CiviMobile.org website, and I want to show you how CiviCRM works and what features there are. One more questions. Do you have auto developers? Not auto developers, we had just integration, yeah? So we are not really closely work with auto. But if you need such, we know who has. You can also email for us. We can provide you with this information. Great. So I want to, one moment, I want to share CiviMobile demo. Tell me if you see.
Yes, we can see.
Yeah, so great. So this is our demo site. Yes, I wanted to show you how looks CiviCRM. So I already logged in here. This is dashboard. I can play with this dashboard and put all needed dashlets here. I just leave as is. Yes. And what we have, this is the main modules. I already logged in as admin, so I have access to all modules that provide CiviCRM. So the main thing, this is contacts. As you see, there we have 3 different types of contacts. This is individuals, household. It's really typical only for non-governmental organizations. So you can't find for any other organizations this type of contact, and organizations. Yes. Also here you can play and configure different subtypes. Yes, for example, as you see for individuals, it's students, parents, staff, or so it's any other. All these things configurable here. Also, for contacts exist like different kind of groups. So you can group them like by tags, by any other information you would like to emphasize on. Like, for example, you can group all members of some specific type. You can group all participants of some specific event, and so on. So, and only in CiviCRM, you have like smart groups. What means smart group? For example, you want to group all people who have registered on, for example, CiviMobile event. Yes, and when you have new registered participants, this participant will be automatically put it to this group. So that's why it's named like smart. You do not need to go to the profile of this individual and put it into this group. So it will be done automatically by system. In these cases, we use smart groups in CiviCRM. And we have tags. So tags, you can play with them in different ways. You can create here a tag tree. Yes, for example, like volunteer and volunteer like type 1, type 2, type 3, and all of them will be like, will have tags volunteer and so on. So you can play with this information. Also, typically only for NGOs, this is contributions and memberships, these 2 modules. As I mentioned, so all information about members and how much they pay, about donors, you will see here in membership tab or on contribution tab. For example, I want to see, let's see, maybe dashboard. Yeah, you will see all like members, you will see some information, how many of them. If I go here for the profile of specific member, yes, I will see that this guy paid, made like payment, yes, here, and what contribution he has done, and for membership, here we see contribution, yes, and here I see information about his membership. Also, this guy is a member of the summer program volunteers group. So on specific profile, each contact, I will see information about all like modules what I have here. Yes, the same duplicate I have here, but specifically for this contact. If this contact has some kind of relationships or any other things or tags, I will see on his profile this information. So contributions, membership, it's really very specific for NGOs. The same things we have with grants, yes, module, and with campaign module. What we mean under campaign? So this is surveys, this is petitions. It's like really very specifically for NGOs. Another things was really very helpful here that you can manage events in the CiviCRM. Yes, as you see. Here on demo website, we have created different events here. And for example, we can check like participants for this is event agenda name, this is type of conference, and we can see, for example, registered participants. Yeah, so all these contacts registered for this event. We have like 8 records. And we will see information when they were registered, if they paid or no. This is unpaid event, so there are no fee. But if you will have paid event, you will see information how much they paid and other information. So here we will have stored all information about events, about participants. And what is the most important, and as I mentioned, it will allow you to make good decisions. This is reports. These reports you will see based on all information what we have regarding each module, and we can play with this information. For example, if you want to see like contact report, we have already some templates here. Yes, for example, we will choose this one, but you can also create your own. And this is all data, all fields, what is related to the contact. You can choose what information you want to see in your, or do not want to see in your report. Yes, you can sort it. You can filter it. Yes. When you want to create your own, you configure everything, and you can add titles for your report. Yes, and you can send your report where you need. And here you can play with access. Who will see it? What roles will see this report? So if I choose something, refresh results. And I see all information, who, how many people there, the list of them, who are members, who has relationships, participants, activities, and so on. So this is reports. Also, I can export them. I can print to PDF, I can save a copy, I can print report, and so on. So I can play with this data. So this is really very important here. And here I have really very good search function. Especially this is find contact, it's like short search, but advanced search, I can search contact by really very specific parameters. Yes. Let's, for example, choose all contacts who will have like membership status current. Yeah, I'm not sure if such exists here, but yes, we have one. We have one contact here. Because this is demo site, it's different people play with this site. So we have one person who has membership status in current. Yeah, so and this is really very helpful, this advanced search, when you want to choose really something specific. You want to find like the list of contacts, like, and it's here you can play with it, this data. So this is about CiviCRM. Yeah, and I forget about the most important thing. CiviCRM has own mailing module. Yes, as I mentioned, you can do this integration with different mailing services, but it depends if there exists need in that. Yeah. Because the CRM has mailing module and you can send mailing directly from CiviCRM. Yes, for example, I think this is demo website. Let me share like our own. Oh yes, I'm played here. Website. I wanted to show you that, for example, our webinar. Yes. We see we send mailing directly from here. Do you see this page with mailing from CiviMobile website? Because
this one, yes, we see.
Yeah, great. Yeah, because there in Zoom we have specific sharing, and I'm not sure if all pages shared. Okay, as you see, so here we send mailing, and we will see who read, who not. For example, we can check the report here. Yes, that there were 33 recipients. Yes, and we do not put it click through, but in general, this report is calculated here. Yes, and all information we can see in report about mailing, who read, who not, who forwarded, yes, who click through, total opens, and so on. All this information will be stored here. So mailing here works really very well. Yeah, and can be done directly from CiviCRM. Yeah, let me, yes, someone put it yes. Okay. Okay, if you have any questions, please use chat. Yes, I sometimes check your questions. Great. Let me share. Also, I want to share you CiviMobile application. One moment, I need to put, oh no, it's night here, yeah. Okay, we have several minutes and I want to share you, this mobile application. This is CiviMobile. One moment, you should see it here. One second, yeah. Now you should see my mobile phone, yeah, screen.
Yes, we see it.
Yeah. I already signed into CiviMobile, into mobile application. Okay, let's me. Yeah, as you see, this is my application. I connected to our demo website. Yeah, connect. Yeah, and here we have like special modules like events, news, and petitions for like public zone for unlogged users. And I see just like here public events, And when I will register on event, I will see my events. I already made such registration for this upcoming events, and I can see details here. Yes, if I made in the registration, I will see event details here. Yes, I can check some information about event, and I will see my ticket. Yes, if I see here, so that will be my ticket to the event. So this is available for public zone. Wait, one moment. Yeah, the same what we have. We have events for public zone. We have news. So this page can be connected to your website, to the news that you have on your website, and we have public petitions. So if you publish it, your organization using petitions, and you publish it on your website, these petitions also will be available here. So all these petitions, all functionality, what you will see here in CiviMobile application, all the information we take from your CiviCRM. Yes, when I try to log in, no, here I already logged in user. Yes, and the first what I will see, this is my calendar. If I have planned some events, some cases or activities, I will see that on my calendar. Also, I can play and filter that, what will be interesting, for example, for me. Yeah. Then I can see here my profile information. I can see, like, for example, my relationships, my contacts. I can see my contributions, notes, and surveys, what I have already filled in. So this is, for example, my activities. Yes. Or I can go to like my memberships. Yes, I will see that I'm member in general membership. I can see details, and I have possibility to renew it. So this functionality will be available for users of your CiviCRM. Yeah. Also, users, if you will have like different events for users and for non-users, like for authorized and non-authorized contacts. Yes, here when we put on events, this is logged in users will see all events, what is available for public zone and for non-public zone, and can register here. Also, you can see all cases that is related to this contact. Yes, in this case, like for me. And when we put on top more, I see news, I see petitions, and I see donate. Yes, I do not have donations, so I do not see them. But in general, if I made some donation, the list of donations will be here. Also, each tab has filtering. So here I can like filter cases. On events tab, I can filter events like by type, I think, yeah, by type. If that's current or future event, or I want to find event for specific date, yes, I can choose that also, and I can play with that. So this is mobile application, CiviMobile. What is good? Good that we can do branding for this mobile application specifically for your organization. So if you will use CiviCRM, you will have your own website. And here, this application will not be named like CiviMobile application. It will be like named with name of your organization. It will be automatically linked to your website, and all users that use your website have some cabinet there and login. They will be able to log in into your application. Yes, and they will see the same information what they see on your in the CiviCRM on your website. So that's like the main information. I see some questions. Where are you located? We are in Ukraine. We're located in Ukraine. The development team here, but the business development team, our sales department, located in the US. Okay, please. I just provided what I wanted. If you have any questions, please put in the chat. I'll try to answer them, or raise your hand. No one raised hand. Okay. Maybe you have to know any other information about CiviCRM, about CiviMobile, about general, yes, CRM. So how to choose CRM, how to configure it, or any other functionality. You can email us and ask your questions, and we will try to share this information, or if we will have a lot of requests with the same questions, we will prepare such webinar and we will share this information with you. As I mentioned, all what I provided, what I talked about during this webinar was recorded, and we will share this video with all participants who were registered to this webinar and participated or not, but we will share this with you. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much. If you will use CiviCRM or a CiviMobile application, we will be happy to work with you and to help you with that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for good presentation.
And bye. Bye.